Welcome to Patriot Talk. I am Todd Holman. So, about a week ago, I had made a post on my Patriot Talk Facebook page regarding the Second Amendment. And within the comments, someone made a comment that I just wish the Second Amendment wasn't such a distraction. Where was the Second Amendment to protect us from warrantless wiretapping? Well, what he's talking about as far as warrantless wiretapping is he's referencing the Fourth Amendment. So I said, I'm always looking for new ideas, for videos, and I haven't covered the Fourth Amendment yet, so why the heck not? So let me start off with reading the Fourth Amendment. The right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrants shall issue, but upon probable cause, supported by oath or affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the persons or things to be seized. So, really, what is probable cause? Well, probable cause is a reasonable ground of suspicion supported by circumstances sufficiently strong in themselves to warrant a prudent and cautious man or person to believe that the accused is guilty of the offense which they are being charged. So, in other words, if you've been arrested for drug possession, and possibly drug production, the arresting officer can approach the courts and say, this person, was arrested for drug possession and distribution, intent to sell. We would like to search their home, specifically for drug paraphernalia. So then the courts determine if the evidence that the officer has is sufficient enough and issue a warrant to go search their private residence. Okay, so what about warrantless searches? Are warrantless searches legal? Well, they can be. So, but what kind of circumstances may a warrantless search be conducted? Well, number one, an officer asks and you give them permission. Okay, you get pulled over, and they suspect that maybe you have been drinking, and they ask, can we take a look in your car? You say yes. Okay, they haven't arrested you, but they asked and you said yes. Okay, well, they have that right to do that because you gave them permission. Second would be the officer has probable cause to believe that there's evidence of crime in a vehicle. So, driving down the road, they pull you over for a broken tail light, and as they're walking up to your car, they notice there is blood coming out of the trunk of the car. That's probable cause, for evidence of a crime in your vehicle. So they have that right to detain you and search your car, because if there's blood coming out of the trunk that really shouldn't be coming out of there, then there's that. So the officer reasonably believes a search is necessary for their own protection. They pull you over. They approach the vehicle. You're acting suspiciously. You're moving around a lot. You can't keep your hands still and in sight, and they notice what might be a weapon within reach, and you have not declared any weapons. So, to protect themselves, they may take you out of the car, detain you, and search the vehicle, because that's for their safety. It's for your safety as well. Or you were pulled over, let's say, reckless driving. They detain you, and you're being charged with reckless driving. They have that right to search your vehicle. So, what about after you've been arrested? Your car is impounded. Well, once your car is impounded, again, they have every right to search your vehicle. That is typically a inventory search. So, the officers, when it gets impounded, will go through your vehicle and inventory your personal possessions, and during that time, if they find anything illegal, then that was actually considered a legal search. So, keep in mind that, you have every right to say no to searches. If an officer comes up to your door and says, hey, we believe something weird has been going on here, we'd like to walk in and search your home. Ask them for a warrant. Simple as that. Ask them for a warrant. If you're innocent or guilty, ask them for a warrant. If they cannot provide a warrant, then you have every right to request one, invite them back with a warrant. Simple as that. If they come to your door and say, hey, we have a warrant to search your premises, take a look at the warrant. Ask them, what are you looking for? Where are you searching? Well, all of that should be on the warrant. So that's what the Fourth Amendment is about. It's about protecting your rights as a citizen to be secure in yourself and your property. I'm going to kind of keep the Fourth Amendment video short. My last video was a bit long. I do apologize, but if you haven't figured out, sometimes if I start to ramble, I go on forever. So don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. And as my daughter likes to say, smash that bell so that way you're notified whenever I put out a new video. And always, I like to thank you for taking a few minutes for watching my video and listening. And remember to stand up, speak out, and be strong. Hey, if you've made it this far, don't forget, go check out my First Amendment and Second Amendment videos. And while you're at it, make sure you subscribe.